Hey, it's Jim Mueller with the American Outdoorsman Report. Do you love going fishing, but when you bring those fish home, the family complains they're a little too fishy? Well, AO Pro staffer Mark Tobin knows his way around the kitchen and is going to tell us what to do about that.
I want to tell you today how to make the fish that you eat taste just a little bit better. Whether it's salmon that you buy at the grocery store or fish that you catch at the lake, most fillets have a brown meat or some red meat that lie in between the meat and the skin that's really strong. Some of it can be a mildly fish flavor, some of it can be a really strong, nasty, oily taste that, in my opinion, just ruins the taste of the meat. Let me show you a little trick on how to get that meat out of your fillet. When you have filleted the fish and you're ready to take the meat off of the skin, just don't go all the way down to the skin. Leave just a tiny amount of meat back on that fillet, on the skin. Most of what you're leaving is just going to be nothing but red meat. Now, you can see there's a lot of red meat on this fillet here, but I've left that on there, and that is nothing but nasty, very oily, very strong tasting meat. Now, with most of that left on there, just make an angle cut along this vein of red meat, and then use your knife to get up underneath there and remove it. And if there's any other red meat on there, just get all of it off there. And again, whether it's salmon that you buy in the store, a crappie fillet, a walleye fillet, catfish especially. Catfish also have some yellow meat on there that's great to get out of it. But I'm telling you what, you get that red meat, that brown meat off of any of the fillets that you eat, you'll be surprised how much better those fish are going to taste.
Now give that a try and see how excited the family gets about the next fish fry instead of dreading it. I wonder how Mark's going to fillet this twofer he catches while bass fishing.
Oh, look at this. Look at there. You want to see what they're feeding on? What kind of a parent?
Is that a largemouth or smallmouth he's eating?
It's a largemouth. What kind of a parent would eat its own kid? I mean, what a glutton. He's got a bass in his mouth, and he's going after this big old spinnerbait on top of that. That's why these fish are going to grow so fast.
I'm Jim Mueller, and that's your American Outdoorsman Report. Remember, you are the American Outdoorsman.